Camping doesn't have to be a source of stress, mess, or frustration. With a little planning and the right know-how, it can become a relaxing escape into nature, a time to recharge, connect, and enjoy some of life's simplest pleasures. So, let's dive into a world of tips and tricks designed to make your next camping adventure a breeze, whether you're a first-timer or a seasoned pro looking for new ideas. It all starts long before you even hit the road. Packing is the first major hurdle for most campers, and organization is the key. Make a checklist well in advance, breaking it down into categories: shelter, bedding, clothing, cooking gear, food, safety, and entertainment. This way, nothing gets left behind, and you won't have to backtrack mid-journey when you realize you forgot something essential, like your flashlight batteries or your morning coffee fix. When it comes to packing your car or backpack, think about weight distribution and accessibility. Heavier items should sit at the bottom or closest to your back for hiking, and frequently used items should be on top or by the door in your vehicle. Use clear bins or color-coded bags to separate categories, so you can find what you need without rummaging and repacking each time. For extra efficiency, pre-pack grab-and-go kits, a kitchen bag with utensils, matches, and a sponge in one. A personal hygiene pouch with soap, wipes, and toothpaste in another. Let's talk about shelter. The difference between a restful night and a sleepless one often comes down to where and how you set up your tent. Pick a site that's flat, shaded, and elevated to avoid puddles in case of unexpected rain. Before pitching your tent, clear the ground of rocks, sticks, and pine cones. Lay down a ground tarp or footprint to protect the floor from moisture and wear. When setting up, make sure your tent is taut. The rainfly is secure, and guy lanes are staked out away from pathways to prevent midnight tripping hazards. Comfort shouldn't stop at shelter. Invest in a good sleeping system, an insulated sleeping pad, a warm sleeping bag rated for the expected temperatures, and even a compact camping pillow. If you have trouble sleeping on the ground, consider an inflatable mat or a cot for extra support. Layer up with moisture-wicking pajamas, and keep an extra blanket nearby for chilly nights. And remember, change into fresh clothes before bed to keep your sleeping bag clean and odor-free. Once your camp is set, it's time to think about food. A well-fed camper is a happy camper. Start by planning simple, one-pot meals that minimize mess and cooking time. Prepare ingredients at home, chop vegetables, marinate meats, and pack them in sealed containers to save time at the site. Freeze bottles of water or juice to double as ice packs in your cooler, and keep perishables fresh longer. Don't forget the snacks. Trail mix, granola bars, and dried fruit are easy, energy-boosting options for hikes and downtime. Simplify your cooking setup by designating a kitchen area. Bring a foldable table, a camp stove or grill, and a collapsible washing station. Use a hanging organizer to keep utensils, spices, and dish soap within easy reach. Always follow leave no trace principles by cleaning up after every meal. Dispose of trash properly, store leftovers in sealed containers, and keep all scented items locked away in your car or bear-proof canister to avoid attracting wildlife. One often overlooked camping essential is water management. If your site doesn't have potable water, bring enough from home or invest in a reliable filtration system. Collapsible water containers and hydration packs save space and make it easy to stay refreshed. Allocate water for drinking, cooking, cleaning, and extinguishing campfires to stay hydrated and safe throughout your trip. Little comforts can make a big difference. String up some LED lights or battery-powered lanterns to create a cozy atmosphere at camp after sundown. Bring folding chairs for fireside relaxation, and consider lightweight hammocks for afternoon naps. If bugs are an issue, pack citronella candles, insect repellent sprays, and a screened tent or gazebo for protection during meals and downtime. Of course, safety always comes first. Double-check the weather forecast before you go and pack accordingly. Rain gear, hats, sunscreen, and extra layers can help you adapt to changing conditions. Always have a first aid kit handy, stocked with bandages, antiseptic, allergy medicine, and any personal medications you might need. Let someone at home know your plans and expected return, especially if you're heading into remote areas. Plan your daily activities but leave room for spontaneity and relaxation. Hiking, fishing, and wildlife watching are great, but don't underestimate the joy of simply sitting by a fire with good company or a book. Pack games, cards, or a notepad for sketching or journaling. A little downtime can turn the daily grind into a much-needed retreat. When it's time to pack up, make things easier by cleaning as you go. Shake out your tent, wipe down gear, and keep trash sorted for easy disposal. Before heading home, do a walkthrough of your site, making sure nothing is left behind and that you leave it cleaner than you found it. Sharing these moments of care with fellow campers helps preserve nature for everyone. So whether you're venturing into the wild for the first time or returning to a cherished campsite, remember, the best trips are built on preparation, creativity, and a little flexibility. Embrace the unpredictability of the outdoors, savor the fresh air and quiet, and take pride in each new skill you pick up along the way. With these tips and tricks in your back pocket, you're not just camping, you're camping smarter. Ready to transform your next adventure? Keep these guidelines in mind, and you'll find that camping doesn't just get easier, it becomes the highlight of your year. Happy trails, and may every night under the stars be as comfortable and carefree as you've always imagined.